Greetings, everyone. Welcome. It's Gauntlet Day here on GoingOptimal, and it's a special one. We haven't cubed in quite a while, but we are going to bust out and dust off the upgraded, recently revised David Vero cube, kind of the house cube around here. And we always enjoy taking some time to play with that. I love Cube. It's I always say it's it's a nerve-wracking format for me to play with my hair on the line, not because I'm not likely to get one win today. I'm likely to get a win today, but the thing that makes it, in fact, my record with Cube is excellent. However, it's also the biggest possible disaster. It's the place where you can train wreck while all of your opponents have excellent decks. That's totally possible, and a higher chance of that happening than in a regular format. So even if if you really know, if your number one job is to not go 0-7, you want to play in a format where you go 7-0 9 out of 10 times and 0-7 1 out of 10 times, or a format where you go 5-2 all 10 times. I mean, I know it's not that simple, but that's what I mean. It's like, that's why, despite my good record at cubing makes me nervous when I'm putting my fashion on the line. Although, again, it's still more painful to even think about losing 7 times, much less what happens to my hair there. I mean, whatever you do to it, I can grow it back and no big deal, but I will always have lost 7 times if that happens. So really want to prevent that from happening. That's my number one goal each week. Get that first win in, and then I relax. We've had a pretty winning heavy week. Hopefully I haven't gotten my winning out of the way. Update this record here to show the proper 0-0 and the Gauntlet format before we get going. And cube versus chat here. All right. If you want to build your own custom cube, it's a lot of fun to do. You just need a nice place to get your cards so that you can get it all in place. That's why one of the things I love about Card Kingdom, their inventory is so good that you can build a cube from scratch just on what they've got going on. In fact, I know David has done this challenge. I put it to my viewers once, there are so many excellent, powerful 25-cent Magic cards, and 25-cent being like the lowest near mint price on any card at Card Kingdom, because that's basically the cost of them fetching it for you, right? But you could design and purchase a budget cube in which no card is worth more than like 50 cents on Card Kingdom, and then have them send it to you. And that would be so great, because like the hardest part of any cube building is just actually pulling and organizing the cards. So when you get Card Kingdom to do that for you, you can have all the fun part of cubing and cube building, and minimize the worst part, which is fiddling with partially sorted Magic cards, if you know what I mean. Anyway, we are going to hop over here to the left monitor and check this out. We're drafting on MTGAdraft.tk. Oops, that's not the right button. There it is. And this allows you to do things like custom cube. Not only custom cube, I don't know if, Alexis, I don't know if we've ever talked about this site, but Senryoku is the guy behind this site, and I was chatting with him one time, and he got this... you have the ability to upload a cube list, right? Which is just like a list of cards, and then boom, you can draft from it. And my suggestion to Senryoku was, well, you could also just, if you allowed me to insert rarity into my list and say, these are my commons, these are my uncommons, these are my rares, and this is how often they should show up in packs, you could actually use this tool to make your own Master's Edition set. And those tools exist. So not only can you make your own cubes with MTGAdraft.tk, you can actually remaster. You can do your own remastering of a block. You could do a an Arena Masters, you know, if you just wanted to do the Arena reprint set but have it be designed for draft. And the difference between that and cubing, of course, is that cube is one of everything. But when you're doing a real set, you have rarity, right? You get to decide your commons and your uncommons and your rares and your mythics, and that's pretty exciting. And it's even flexible enough. You can redefine what rarity is in Magic. You can make 7 rarities if you wanted, right? I mean, it's all the tools are all here and pretty flexible. And just thought I'd mention that about one of the cool facets of this particular website. You can click the Buy Me a Coffee link to throw something back at Senryoku for all the fun he has helped us have over the years here. And it is years now. I don't know if it's years since we've had MTGA draft, but it feels like it. Anyway, I'm ready. Let's do it. We're going to dive in and talk about how to approach cube draft, or at least how I approach it. I'm looking for signposts. I'm looking for hyper efficient cards, or really what I'm looking for early on is planeswalker-like value. If not a planeswalker, just something that is going to provide some turn-by-turn value, or be just a linchpin of a strategy, like experimental frenzy. For like two things that jump out at me here, for example, are Golos, which is a strategy kind of in and of itself. And I don't know, maybe David in chat can tell me, how many single land combos are there with this? Because you've got like the World Tree that turns on Golos as a WUBRG concern. There's some other lands that tap to make WUBRG. Anyway, there's some kind of single land combos. I don't know how many we have in the cube, but I assume Field's around too. Yeah. I can look. Let's see. I've got 66 seconds. I've got the cube list up here. Blaststone Castle. Field of Ruin. Field of the Dead is in, but I don't. Let's see. Oh, and the World Tree is in. So Field of Dead and World Tree are in, which are kind of like the key combos there. I'm in for Golos for spec, but I also wanted to call out Experimental Frenzy. It's absurd in the aggro red deck. So if I just wanted to hone in on a very powerful archetype of mono red, we could do that as well and start with the Experimental Frenzy. I'm going to take Golos though. That's fun. Really powerful, just super powerful and super fun. We need to support it with different land types. We need to support it with obviously looking for World Tree and Field. And also, if we don't find those, we need to be ready for alternate plans. And be ready to bail on Golos, frankly. But well, there immediately is the Field of the Dead. We can just take it. We could also try and wheel it. Because if nobody else has Golos, they might not want Field, but people might take Field hoping they find Golos. So let's just open on Field, Golos, and do it. Yeah, Pack Rat's a heck of a pass, huh? But that's cube for you. Now, what do we want to support it with in terms of, obviously we need different types of duels and everything. We want to go 5 color-ish, but the best Golos decks are going to have a baseline color, probably green, since green is good at finding those pesky other colors if we don't have that going on. Oh, this is not I talked about the capability of this website to create Masters Edition sets. You can create sets with rarity, but this is not such a thing. This is just a normal cube, which is to say only one of anything, and no rarity. Like, it's all the same rarity. The rarity symbols don't matter. All right. So yeah, now we want to survive. We can take a pathway. We want to make sure we survive to our power. We could take Fabled Passage, but that gets, I mean, that helps, but like, yeah, I think really duel's just gonna be a priority for us unless we find something that really helps us survive the early game in an important way. And I don't see that here, so I kind of like the pathway. So yeah, I'm gonna take that. Although, you know, Fabled Passage does do a double trigger for field. Both justifiable. Negate. Chandra Awaken Inferno is a reasonable backup plan for Golos. We do have a red dual. Oh, no, that's not the red one. I was thinking it was the blue-red. It was blue-black. Okay. Yeah, I know that top end is not exactly scarce in cube, but this is premium. Can't be countered, and then can't get rid of the emblems. It's the inevitability on Chandra is insane. But yeah, we can just stick with lands. Or a Guardian Idol is interesting too. Ramping out Golos is no joke. Although I'd like to have mana rocks that make colors. No love for the rock. Ramp into Golos is a pretty good way to make Golos sing. And where there's so many duels here, we're gonna get. I mean, we could get 2 duels out of this pack, and that'd be good too. Bone splitting. Yeah, I think it's duel or rock here, and I'm running out of time. I'm on idle right now. But I'm going to take the Sulphur Falls on a close call. Fire Prophecy here, or Thirst. Immortal Sun is somewhat interesting to turn off other Planeswalkers. Yeah, rock or duel there was a tough one. Thirst and Fire jump out at me here. Rejuvenator also worth considering as it ramps and fixes in some way. Yeah, it's not basic, it's any land. So Rejuvenator is legit as well. But I do kind of like, I like that we have 3 lands in Golos so far. Just classic Golos start. All right, Rejuvenator, let's do it. So right now we've got noteworthy just that we got a couple of blue duels. So we're pretty naturally set. We're early, have a natural lean towards blue. If that's around, Chromatic Lantern though is effectively another Golos combo. It can ramp to Golos on 4 and set up the ability for Golos to do the thing. Although Golos on 4, yeah, because then you put it in, then you untap, play another lane. Yeah, we're gonna do that for sure. Yeah, a lot of wheels here. Cavalier would be fine. Dismissal, and then of course any of these 3 lands we'd take as well. So, really, like, how many cards are here? Pick 1, 2, 3, 4. There's gonna be 2 cards left here. Like, we don't want a Dark Dwellers. Don't really want a Tithe Taker, but kind of would play anything else except maybe these 3. Like, we just want something in these cards to remain, and we'd be pretty happy. You play Knight too. Just feels like, I guess we have this, but in a 5 seed deck, I just don't expect to be casting 1-drops at the right place. But maybe I'm not thinking creatively enough. Compulsive Research still here. Hard to pass. even though there's more lands for us to consider. This thing is also super real. Mutate this on 4, and it's just like, wow. There is a lot of card draw. Maybe I should just take the breeding pool. It's also green. We're trying to be Rejuvenator. It gives us our 3rd blue, so we can kind of be base green blue. Yeah, we'll take the pool. Tough pass, though. A lot of good cards there. Should we do it? Yorion. Well, I might take Yorion because I don't see much else here besides like Brainstorm, which is not the worst. Spell Pierce also could play. Spell Pierce might be the grown-up pick. I know Yorion's not a joke. I think that's the legit pick here. Yorion versus Spell Pierce, and you don't even necessarily need to companion Yorion. You can just have a blink 4/5. Yeah. All right. We'll take the fun card. It's clearly more fun than Spell Pierce. Now we got a Disallow and a Stroke. I wouldn't mind in here with our heavy bent towards blue, but Shipwreck Marsh. Got to just keep taking these lands for Golos. Also, the amount of lands we need to take for Golos is a bit of a non-bow for companioning Yorion anyway. Yeah, it's another blue dual. So we really just shore up blue as one of our core colors. Yeah, you're not going to not play a on-color counter. We could take a Sphinx's Rev. Pack Rat's still here. You just want to take Pack Rat and have an alternate win con? Why are you disappointed, Haj? So boring. Golos isn't boring. The mono red aggro card I didn't take was the boring one. Yeah, let's take Pack Rat. It's a plan in itself. Gotta like a 1-card plan that you can cast. We got Marsh and then Pathway. Renegade Map could play here. Maybe you just want Memory Deluge, though. Not Courier. Oh, I should look, I guess, but I just didn't feel like I was doing this, but let's read it. Yeah, that's not bad, but it is really just card draw, right? So I'll just take the memory here. Hey, look at it. Yeah, it's here I was thinking of taking Chandra, and she's still here for me if I want her. But yeah, maybe I do just want to negate or even the summit. How do I... this is kind of insulting, though. Like, Chandra's so good, but I got enough going on in terms of win cons that I don't want her anymore. Thirst is best with artifacts. We're just going to take another land here. Yeah, I'm only betting my hair. I kind of want to win. All right, perfect. I was saying, like, there was like 3 cards that could have wheeled here that I didn't want, and this was one of them, but Blood Crypt was one of the ones I wanted. Green seems super dry here, but we'll take that as well. Now what? A Braid for early D. Crawling Barrens. Nah, we need... real stuff. You want to go Helm because Hodge doesn't want to be boring. Golos is busted. Helm of the Host on Golos. Yeah, I don't know. This is not really a sword deck, right? This is a very powerful sword, but where are we putting it? I kind of just want the Abrade. Predators is a fine threat. Glacial Fortress, but this table doesn't seem to want duels. We get them all, so we'll take Abrade. Terramorphic jumps out. Woodland Cemetery. Cold Steel Heart. Here we go. That's the mana rock I'm looking for. I think we're taking that. Blob, though, doesn't suck. I think we might want some, like, sweepers. Yeah, Binding, also good. That's a great, a good point, Hammer. Binding is fixing, but man, Cold Steel Heart on 2 for this deck is really nice. But any forest is also super real. You're not wrong. Tough one. I think we've found the choice, though. I think it's Binding versus Cold Steel, and I'm going to take the Cold Steel, as hard as that is. There's so many good cards here. With our heavy blue and our strong desire to find Golos, we do want card quality cards. So your Ops, your Brainstorms, we've passed a couple of those already. I just want to call them out as being more important here than in a lot of decks, because both of our core blue, strong blue in our duels, and our desire to get to a very specific card in our deck. Approach is another way to win. Meteor Golem is a fine curve. You know, we are ramping, and Meteor Golem doesn't suck as a place to end up. Eldest Reborn, yeah, is another place we can do it. Piper for Golos, also interesting. Man, everybody's got different picks here. We've got Approach called for. Eldest Reborn, Mythos. I said Meteor Golem. Mythos is interesting, though. This is a lot of options here. This is, and we got the colors to do it. Yeah, and Murmuring Mystic kind of does a lot too. Mythos might wheel. Meteor Golem might wheel. Maybe it's Eldest Reborn or Murmuring Mystic here. Are we doing enough? I guess most of our other stuff is triggering this. And Eldest does... Our best of one. This is terrible against, like, Goblin aggro curve out. This is just bad. My problem with Eldest Reborn is it has bad matchups in Cube. But it's powerful in the good matchups. You like it? I don't know. All right, well, I'm taking it, I guess. I had to take something. That was a tough pick. I wanted it all. And yet, none. Lava Coil. Let's just keep making sure we survive the early game. We got so many duels now. We can just take duels late. Abundant Harvest. Yeah, this would help us find Golos, but despite me wanting to be green because of green's ability to fix everything, we're less green and more artifact fixing things. So let's take Coil. Syncopate was another strong consideration. Hornet Queen is a fun top end, but Inspector is really kind of what I was talking about in terms of finding our bomb. You know, I would probably be interested in just taking a Merfolk Looter here. So a Merfolk Looter that has this mode of suddenly you can't lose is pretty sweet. There's also Bolt, though. Classic Lightning Bolt. But this is really, it's a 2-drop, and it's going to help us with our primary game plan, so I'm taking him. Expressive Iteration. Opt. Oracle. Yeah, we haven't really seen sweepers, right? But there's a sweeper we could take. Sweeper is very tempting, but have you read Oracle? It's a heck of a card for a Golos deck. It's a heck of a card for any deck with green mana sources, but a heck of a card for a Golos deck. I'm taking it. I don't care. If it's wrong, I don't want to be right. I mean, I do want to be right, but you know. Treachery. One of the things I want to keep an eye on with a Golos deck is, remember, we're trying to, the fun of Golos is, hey, we have it, 7 mana. Let's play stuff off the top. And we both have some ramp, and we're base blue, so we can maybe just hard cast Agent, but also it's a great Golos flip. I'm going to deprioritize lands because we already have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 duels, and the table doesn't seem to be prioritizing them. We're in the middle of pack 2. I think we're going to get plenty more duels. So I'm going to go Agent. That's my feeling. It's especially nice to be looking for duels in Golos deck where you almost don't care what they are. I mean, like, we'll take a Triome. That's even, the Triome's got to be among the better ones. But lots of interesting stuff here. Lightning Helix, Typhoon, yeah. Triome is among the best duels that we could get, though, which is why I'm strongly considering it. It's also green, black, blue, which is kind of our core. Well, I guess red is maybe more important than black. Well, that's the choice. I mean, that's how much I like Triomes. Hey, did you see what they cycle for 3 too? Like, if for some reason you don't need 3 different types of mana on one land, it also can get you a new card. These are so good. And they're Swamp Forest Islands, right? It's a treat. It's not even a duel. It's a triple. Well, what do you want? You want Shark Typhoon? You want Triome? I'm gonna take Triome. You take Triome. I know this cycles, but Triome is so on plan for us. Scholar, another big 7-drop blue. What's this? Oh, Eternal Witness variant. That doesn't suck, but maybe not where we're at. Yeah, Giant Killer is interesting, but also not where we're at mana-wise. But yeah, it doesn't suck. Yeah, we're trying to be everything. All right, let's take the Witness, sure. Woodland Cemetery. Easy peasy over a replaceable top end. But this is why I have not been prioritizing lands early in pack 2. We got so many in pack 1, and the table seems to be passing them enough that we can just get them late, looks like. Wow, nice. We can take, I don't think we want Jace, despite it being blue. Now, we could take Jace, but I just like Meteor Golem for that meaty or top end. And then Howlpack could help us with Golos, but it's a little too narrow, I think, for us. I think we just want Meteor Golem. Yeah, Jace is cheaper, but we're ramping, and we're ramping. I don't mind taking the big top end and trying to make it sing. There's that Abundant Harvest that we passed the first time. We could take it now, but there's also the Syncopate that we also talked about the first time. There's poor Lyra that you'd think would just be like, Lyra's such a bomb in regular draft, but and surely she can win games here too. It's just that you don't need her for that job. Yeah, I'm gonna go Syncopate. Adversary is fine pickup. But so is Hornet Queen, another thing to ramp out and slash Golos. I'm going to go with the 7. I know I've got a lot of 7s here, but that's kind of the point of the thing. Spectral Adversary is pretty great, though. Yeah, by the time, like, first, we're going to cast it a lot off Golos for free. Second, we've got Chromatic Lantern, Cold Steel Heart on green. We'll be fine. Be fine. I don't know what this does. We're going to take this one. Sorry, I didn't even really read those cards. I don't think we're a Reggie deck. I'm going to cut these for now. I didn't read them. Ooh, yeah, Muldrotha. It's a fun top end. Taxidermist, though, is fairly on plan for us. Thief of Sanity is where Alexis and Hat are thinking. Yeah, I don't mind Day of Judgment either. We could be absolutely the control, a little bit of a more control element with a sweeper. This is an interesting pack. Also, Teferi's here. Let's not, you know, just, yeah, that's a good point. White is not exactly our, like, white is not in our lands that much. We're kind of more there's a white land, but mostly we're like 4-color, no white. And I think we need to respect that when making this decision here and let the Day of Judgment pass. Does that mean it's Thief, Muldrotha, Taxidermist? I think it's one of those. Let's say Thief or Taxidermist. We got 30 seconds. Taxidermists, I would think taxidermists were correct if we were really solid on our green duels, if we really felt like we have consistently no problem green on 2. That's my worry there. So I'm going to take Thief. Let's take the fun card. Prism could help with what we're up to. Ice Shaper. How about Ice Shaper? Shaman finding Golos is an interesting call, and let's think about that. I think that card might wheel. Oh, is World Tree in here? Oh yeah, we want World Tree. That's the combo. You think that wheels? Hour of Devastation to get some sweeping. Hour might wheel as well. Yeah, a lot of people are like, don't risk it, Ryan. This was your combo. You called it, right? World Tree is the plan. All right, we'll take it. Is it that important? That's a fair question, Alexis, because like we did get enough. Like the idea of World Tree is, yeah, you can fetch it with Golos, and Golos becomes a 1-card combo. Is the thing, right? By having your 2-card, Golos immediately becomes a 1-card combo, and that's pretty insane. That being said, we were kind of already there on like Chromatic Lantern. The thing that makes it a 1-card combo is the guaranteed Wooburg, right? But like Lantern guarantees that. Cold Steel really helps with that. The point is like we may have been able to get to our Wooburg without having to without needing the world tree. I think that's where Alexis was coming from. And yeah, Primal Command, let's take that. Search your library for a creature card and reveal it. Yeah, what Thopter are we talking? Oh yeah, Ornithopter of Paradise. I wasn't looking at this. Oh, that's good too. That's good too. You think this will wheel? I think I do want to find some stuff to find our own bombs. Professor Onyx also not bad here. Lightning Strike for early Sensor. Hydra for removal, also interesting. This is just another great pack. I don't know, it's Cube. They tend to be great packs. I'm going to go Command, yeah. Command was where I'm at, though. I really want that rules text. And then we can take an Uro here. Nightmare, though. Interesting also. Power Word Kill. Or Aurora calling out what I'm a little worried about here. I got all this cool stuff, but I'm not sure how set up I am to protect it. But I'm going to take Uro. So good. Yep. I know we lack green, but I'm willing to pile on the basic forests as needed here. Because, like, we got so much land from everything else. I think... I hear you, Haj. I had my reasons. I think Primal Command giving us 2 copies of Golos is legit. I hear you, though. Infernal Grasp or Chupacabra? We need some interaction here. This is going to be a good interaction pick. It's also Gitrog, but again, this is more high end that does cool stuff. We need some kill. And this kills like everything. Yeah, we got to take Grasp. Look how I just destroy target creature, 2 mana. We've talked about the Wrath. The problem is we're not. We are the color we're lightest on is white. So it's a Wrath effect would be nice for this deck, but literal Wrath effects are just too tough for us to cast. And take the Grasp. Anticipate, yeah. Anticipate, again, I talked about how we would like filtering stuff in this world, but we're just not there. Hostage Taker, super powerful. We are kind of in the black lane. Now, we can take Hostage Taker, but there's Growth Spiral is also what we're doing here. What do you think? Hostage Taker, Kogla, Growth Spiral. Really, it's Growth Spiral, Hostage Taker for me. Yeah, Glasspool, also fair. But I think it's 3rd place still, behind these 2. You like it as second choice. I just think this is the plan, and this is just stupid powerful. So I feel like I'm choosing between the plan and the most powerful card here. And I don't know, let's stick to the plan. Yeah, if Alexis is on board with a Spiral, I'm going to take it. That was tough, though. Light up the stage. Midnight Clock is some ramp and interesting pressure. Fiend is another tutor, it's true. We have to sacrifice another creature. Is that a reliable enough tutor for us? Doesn't necessarily feel like it is. And we don't have a huge glut at 3 either. I kind of like Clock at 3. Ramping to 5. And then there's not much else here besides a portable hole or a light up the stage. And yeah, we're gonna just take the Clock. Rock the clock, rock. Here's a Triome. Adds a little of our missing color. Krenko is just a gift. So is Gearhulk. Gearhulk's stupid. But more top end that we just don't need to prioritize. So we're going to take the Triome. Do we have playables? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22. Yeah, we're basically at playables. We have 23 non-lands, but I'm not loving, like, maybe we'll play the Yorion. I guess there's some things to blink. Yeah. It's just kind of not really the home for it. Muldrotha came back, so did a farmland. We can just we're running out of time to pile up our dual lands. We could just take a day. We're going to be able to cast it a lot of the time. But I think we're on one of these 3 up here, right? We're not doing this, not really doing this. This could be interesting too, but I think we just want this stuff. Farmland versus Muldrotha. Muldrotha might be win more than we need. Yeah, we could just take the day and try to cast it. Let's take a Wrath. I think we can cast it, and we could use one in the deck. White duels later. Well, they... Hey, Svela's still here. Ulamog is a hell of a thing to cast off Golos, and we might be able to just ramp to it. I like all 3 of these. It's great to have 3 picks here, but I'm not sure which one to take. Oh, there's even 4, because we can take Baron to buy us some time. JC likes the Ulamog. Svela's tough to pass. You think she seems weak? I like the fixing and the ramp. And Pathway. I'm gonna take Pathway. I mean, I have big cards to win with. What I want to do is make sure we can cast them. So I'm going to be the grown-up and take that. And Censor pretty good as a... yeah, Censor, maybe Lapse even better. You like... Pyromancer, true, yeah. Look at all these. Impulse, like we have 5 cards left. I've named 4 of them that we'd consider. Yeah. I think Censor... Lapse is good at late game countering. And Censor is good at early game countering. I want to make sure we're doing the early game countering. We can take... is this play... I mean, this is ostensibly in our colors, but probably just want the Cloud Blazer. We'd play that, right? Dream Eater also playable. But I think Cloud Blazer... Yeah, I should read this. I grabbed it. And then Anticipate comes back, but also Cultivator, which is ramp. Alexis likes the Anticipate. Cultivator says it's basic forest or island. That's true. All right, we'll take Anticipate then. We got a lot of ramp. Ooh, Glasspool Mimic comes by, but so does the Dreamroot Cascade, which is a green dual. I really we talked about this as our pick before, but I'm going to take the Cascade because of the green. And this just doesn't make the deck, and probably not. Let's see. I like how this ended up. Yeah, it sounds like a spell, doesn't it? But 15 lands, that's funny. Throw in a forest and an island and call it done. Companion Yorion. I don't think we're companioning Yorion. We might be cutting Yorion, but Yorion does have some fun blinks, like Eldest Reap. All this high-end stuff is fun to blink. Timeless Witness doesn't suck to blink. Two cuts. Let's do... Yeah, that's going to be good for us. That's good enough. Yeah, it's true. We could even cut a top end. Yeah, Eldest again. I really wish, if it were best of 3, I'd love this, but this could be a cut. So let's line up our nominated cuts. I'm going to move this Syncopate over here, and I'm going to make the 1-drop slot possible cuts. Anything going on at 2 that we can let go of? I kind of like what's going on at 2 for the most part. Like all of this. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I guess we have more cuts than I was thinking. So let me add my lands so that I am more aware of where we're actually at cut-wise. So really, we need multiple cuts. Day is tough to cast. Yeah, you could make an argument for shaving lands, but since we're trying to play 7s and win off of field and stuff, we'll keep them in. We'll keep 17. And then, although we have a lot of ramp too, with Clock, Lantern, and Heart. So 17 lands and 3 rocks is half our stuff is mana sources. Yeah, the rocks kind of make up for it. I think half 3 rocks and 17 lands makes is fine for this. And I've already cut the 1. But yeah, this is going to be a tough one. We could cut the day as well. It's going to be maybe mission critical when we cast it, but we can also just be like, look, we're playing our game and it gets there or not. Yeah, Censor, we can put that in the pile. Syncopate for the same reason. I'm going to put Anticipate in the pile. Deluge we can put in the questionable pile. But, you know, eventually, maybe if this isn't drawing us interaction, what is it really doing? I think I'm going to cut the day. I'm going to own our light white here. And then, is that it? Wait, did we get there? Oh, no. It readjusted my lands, right? Okay, so we still need to cut 2. Yeah, we can cut a Censor, I suppose. And maybe Anticipate is the clunkiest of our 2s. Let's just do that and get going. I think that's fine. We can make changes later if we want. Well, maybe if we're like 3 and 3 after 6, maybe I'll try a Companion Yorion for the final game or something. Well, let's see what I'll just do it this way. I'm gonna paste into a clipboard and kill the battle screech. I don't need it anyway. I don't know why I can't find it. We'll do that. I see. Simple export. That's the tip. That's the trick. Got it. We'll do that next time. Two uncommon, one rare. Not a bad cube craft. I think I had to craft Timeless Witness and who knows what else. I always want to make YOLO Golos jokes, but maybe we'll make a Pilgrim joke. Great Scott. Get it? How could it have been your Golos when our first two picks were Golos and Field of the Dead? I think me taking it out of the first pack and then taking a Field of the Dead means all the Golos stuff was in fact mine. And we did add there's our island forest here. Let's make them cool ones though. Get in there, John Avon. Looks fun at the very least. Let's see if I missed any bling redemptions. Nope. All right. I'm going to get into see if there's any free memes. No free memes. Sorry. I actually had my act together for once, and you don't get it. Now, going to see who's up first. Is Tron starting it off? Feels like historically that's the order it's been. No, Tron's up second. Cardlinger is first. And once again, well, actually, did I add audio? Maybe I did. I think my earbuds are just screwed up. These are supposed to be playing me some sound, but they're not. So I'm going to take them out. Switch back. Some troubleshooting I'll have to worry about this weekend, or fail to worry about and deal with. Let's see. Are we restart mode? Or is Cardlinger still building? I'll go to the game day chat and find out. All right, restart. Well, this should be interesting. I like our deck, but it's pretty low on interaction, so we're kind of relying on our thing to get there and not be disrupted, and to do it faster than Oppo can do their thing. I think we can get a game out of this. Maybe a few. Maybe I just didn't have audio on. That could have been it. Maybe my earbuds were working and I failed to add audio. Oh well, I'm going to roll with what I got. It's working. Nice opener. We're going to keep and figure out next steps, but start with Triome. Into what? Gosh, we didn't even go into Pack Rat. Should we put him on the Pack Rat test? Just start with see if Pack Rat gets there. Pathway on. Well, we got black. Got blue. We got these are all repeated here. Yeah, that's true. We can go if we do this in Heart. We play 4 land next turn, and we can go Clock, Inspector. That makes sense. So with that, let's go ahead and Pathway. We don't have any like double black, right? So I'm going to go on Pathway on blue. Although we do have a breeding pool coming. I'll go on black because it'll give us 2 of everything for whatever. And then Cold Steel, we probably want to put on red or white. But red, we actually have spells to cast. White is just like our 5th color that we need for Golos. So we're going to go red here on Cold Steel. Yeah, we cut Wrath. Well, that's interesting. So let's see. Well, what's the best way to dump hand here? So we've got breeding pool's got to come down for pain, right? So yeah, that's a good sequence. There, I would have got there, but Alexis just did the math for me. So we go Kinnan into Clock into Jacob. We could get Rat going, but I'm already on plan not Rat, and then Rat will be backup. I'm going to do this. Oh, wait, we don't have blue. So in that case, I guess we do the Rat plan, because now I'm out of options. Whoops. You know, you play a Golos deck, you just assume you have all colors at all times. And also, look at that. Like, I decided, well, I'll get an extra black, right? Because we have so much blue, and then it actually cost me. All right, I'm going to put the Rat out now, then. Alexis on team chat, it seems. Field of the Dead, how many does it need? 7 or more. Well, we're gonna play it. We can even potentially go. Let's see. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 5 now. Probably just want to go Clock, Dead. But are we flipping? Are we just making Rats? Clock wheels, then you make Rats. Yeah, that's true. You can do this and just start there. Oops. And then this. Boy, there's a lot of choices here. Yeah, I know. I should just have taken the mono red aggro approach. That'd be much easier on my brain. So then we have 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 3 to flip one of these. I just don't know if I'm on what plan I'm on here now. Yeah. I think worrying about the rat is... I think the rat is just kind of a non-thing right now, really. So I'll do this. That's really what it is. I was really tanking there on just whether or not I was supposed to try to make rat sing right now, and I just think the answer is no. Not yet. It can be a backup plan if Cardlinger doesn't kill it. Oh ho! Do we care? After Meteor Golem we do. Should we take out the Piper? Activate Jacob and pitch Golem and see. Okay. I should read this. Oh yeah. We should remember this card, Ryan. It's good. Yeah, we could activate this and dig, but this is just better. Right? And we have this, yeah, because we have it. We have the mana. And that's nice too. That's nice. 2 leaves us the black for the grasp, even. Well, the Dragon Master doesn't get going until 6 lands, but we have the tools now to do both. We can kill Piper and Outcast, and feel pretty good about that. Oh yeah, we could hit lands. Oh no, it's non-land. It doesn't. That's actually, it was in there so specifically for that. I believe Alexis is subtly on team chat here. And I owe you a meme there. I am going to go ahead and grasp while I should wait. This is not going to activate next turn. And this is instant. So then, let's give you a Meteor Golem. Yeah, Yorion is the next plan there. Because the song is Meteor Shower. All right, so now we're gonna kill something on the way out with Augur of Autumn. We're gonna take out the Outcast. I don't want. We can actually get both if we do Yorion, but I'm gonna start with Outcast. Hey, Primal Command, how you doing? We're gonna find Golos. And we're going to put non-creature permanent on library. Let's just top a land. Although they have Augur. Yeah, Shuffle and Graveyard, not the worst either. Or you want theirs. No, that's Hat. Definitely want to find Golos, but the rest of it is just like whatever. But this is the... And we could gain 7, or I guess we set them back. We should put non-creature permanent. They have an Augur, so it's not... but it does blank the draw step, because then they draw it. That's fair. Yeah, let's blank the draw step. I was thinking it was a bad play with Augur, but it gets around the Augur part. Skeeve just likes gain 7. I don't think we needed to gain 7. Boy, we could have done a lot of stuff, but this is good too. Yeah, Agent. I mean, we could have done a lot of things here, Yang, but this is fine. And let's just go ahead and get our World Tree. Even though we're not even at 6 land yet. Now we have rats we can do. I guess we send Golem, although I want to blink it. I almost don't want them to trade. They have good trades. I'm going to say no attacks. Rada, let's counter that. Yeah, we get to pick up Clock instead. I'm going to go ahead and counter, though. Although, wait, they got... no, Syncopate for 2 is not D's because they can pay, right? Because they got the food and the goose. So we could make them pay, but it doesn't really get us anywhere. So I'm just going to add to our... We could make them pay if we felt that was worth doing, but no, it's not. Add to Clock. Pitch, Syncopate, make a Pack Rat. I think we just tick the clock, though. It's going to be pretty inevitable if we can get to midnight. Although, frankly, free cards each turn is going to get... is the inevitability here. Now we can Sanctum, Triome. Let's go Sanctum. Although they both enter tap, so I guess I may as well do Triome. And then we can activate Golos. This is not sorcery, right? Do we need to do... Oh, wait, though. You can play them this turn. It's not sorcery, but if I do it in instant speed and get a creature, I can't play it. So you gotta sorcery speed Golos, so you're setting yourself up. But we can... All right, so let's do this. Do I get to do all of them? Play them, all of them, sure. Oh, I can't do that one, all right. Just trying. Can we attack yet? That's the funny. They feel like, yeah, we're crushing, but we still can't attack yet. Yeah, I don't want to attack. Yorion has a lot of fun things here. We can get Meteor Golem, Golos, Hornet Queen. I guess we don't want to. We could reset the heart if we wanted to. This is so dumb. God. I don't even know what to do. Primal Command, get Agent. I don't know, if card comes up with a big sweeper, it could be interesting. Like, deal 5 to everything in red, which we've passed. Could reset this game in an interesting way. We still have good stuff behind, though, so I even like our spot there. Command, get Agent gives us... Can we cast it? Can't even really cast it. Do we just want it for the future? Kind of just doing what chat says now. Yeah, I like kind of spin Golos. I'm gonna spin Golos first. We can do anything, so let's Golos. It's the whole thing our deck does. Ooh, Lava Coil on Rada? Except Rada can pump here. So maybe Lava Coil on Augur? Maybe I should have paid life. I'm not really thinking about things here. I'm just kind of doing things. Any other attacks? Now let's start here. This is one of these spots where it's like you feel well in control, but Magic has cards that can nullify this entire board. Maybe I'm just supposed to pass with Syncopate up. I think it's probably correct. I'm gonna do that. I mean, we're well ahead here, and I've got a counterspell. I should just hold the counterspell. Oh, is that it? I figured there had to be a way to select everything faster. Thanks, Skeeve. So we have, yeah, there we go. Who's the champ for keeping up Syncopate? It was like, how do we lose? I don't know. Let's keep Syncopate ready, though. And we got a Syncopate for 4. I'm just going to fire it off for 4. That might produce a scoop. I could see why Cardlinger was holding out hope there, but now we got a pretty good... That looks like a I give up scoop, or I give up attack. Actually, here, we'll do this, and this. Tapped out, right? Well, our deck did its thing. Deck did the thing, gang.
I do my hair toss, check my nails. Baby, how you feeling?
Cube is silly. Yeah, I could, like, it felt like we were so dominating, but I said, hey, this is Cube. There are cards that could swing this if we don't close. I make and eat food. I make and eat you. All right, Tron is up next. A lot of tough picks in that draft, but as is classic with Cube, you know, when you're struggling that hard to decide between two awesome things, good news, you're adding an awesome thing to your deck. Are we, you want to do a restart, Tron? I don't know if you've attempted to enter. Oh, looks like we got there. All right. Good luck, Tron. The hair is safe. Do your worst. Yeah, another keep here. Prodigy on 2. Hold up Syncopate and Grasp from there. Reload on 4. Yeah, it's if we don't play Triome, but that's a good point. Doesn't actually do all that much for us. We might just want to hold up Syncopate on 2 anyway. That's a fair point, really. We're not desperate to get our 2 down on 2 so that we can be attacking. We're really just trying to get there, right? So yeah, it's kind of funny that the Prodigy is exactly the like 0 for 3 on Triome colors for this Prodigy. But yeah, it's true. I'm gonna go ahead and do the Triome though. I think we can hold off this for a turn, and having the Syncopate up won't suck. No, I can turn them on though. All right, so we're gonna go Sanctum into Cemetery so that we can do it all. Now we have look at what has become of us. I hope you're happy. Tron got the Terramorphic Expanse Evolving Wilds pair. And we're going to Cemetery while it comes in untapped. And go ahead and go Shields down and play our Prodigy. Then next turn we can have Syncopate up with a pretty good X, and then Deluge if there's nothing to pate or grasp. Hey, Golos. What's up, buddy? Welcome. Drop the island here and pass. Kind to like grasp the Ferocidon, still have Syncopate for 1 up. I'm going to do that. That's a pretty nasty creature right there. I could wait, but then I'm taking 3, right? I'm taking 5, really. I'm a freaking genius, that's what I say. Unless this says can't be countered on it, I should read cards. Look at me, I'm reading cards because I'm a genius. Ooh, Oracle. I could see doing Oracle ahead of Golos here. Although Golos, I mean, we go 5. Yeah, because we're not guaranteed to Golos next turn. But Golos does get field, and then Oracle kind of goes off. That's fair. And then if they kill Golos, we still got our value. Yeah, okay. I like it. I was trying to protect Golos, but we don't really need to, right? I just have to click properly in this UI. Well, cube is easy when you get your build around in your opening hand and Oppo can't stop it. And looks like Tron just basically just gave up there. No, that's sorry. Yeah, sorry. It's I thought Tron was like indicating a give up, but then I saw what he was up to. But we'll take it. That was a 3-for-1 to get rid of our Golos. And like we said, it was okay because really we got our win con in place. Ooh, hello. I'm gonna pay 2 life because we can actually hold up the card draw here. I believe, didn't I take a braid? I think we have a braid. Yep, we got the braid. Bring in the glory. Oracle's gotta go, says Tron. But yeah, looking at the prodigy as well, that's no joke. Maybe this is more important. Like if we're down to nothing, we're gonna activate this. Thing is, Tron doesn't know we have. I'm probably just gonna draw action from Deluge, but we'll see. Yeah, Tron could have gotten me to 3 here. Maybe that should have been. Maybe that was correct. Tron is not dead yet, as we say. Choose 2. Well, Hornet Queen and Agent of Treachery certainly suggest some deadness incoming. I mean, we can just take Inspector, but this actually a turn slower than... I guess we could take Inspector and Queen, but I'm just going to take the 2 biggies. There's the Abrade, speaking of. And let's... We don't even need to take the Glorybringer now, because it's tapped. And we can steal... I'm going to steal the dragon next turn. Yeah, sorry, let's play this land. Good call. Do we need to... Let's see. View about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8... 9 could let us have a braid up. But yeah, we're too low on life, I agree. A braid still up. Chandra? That would be fun. Chandra can't be countered, but we could steal Chandra. All right. The hair is tossed again.
I do my hair toss, check my nails. Baby, how you feeling?
Yeah, steal Glory to kill Chandra would be better, you're right. There's a lot of burn there, right? Like, if Tron had turned all burn to our face, we would have been at 1 there, but it was close. Oh, Pyre doesn't go to face. There you go. I was making up rules that aren't on the cards. Meanthril is up next. Good game, Tron. We need to find action, but boy, are we ready to cast it when it gets here. I'm going to keep this. And we have a Lava Coil to stay alive against early aggro. Let's see. We'll go Crypt tapped here as opening land. It's not so weird. We've got our ramp and some removal. We just need to hit some non-lands and we'll be great. Or hit our Field of Dead and then the lands can flow. What do we want here? Can just go Shipwreck Marsh while... Oh no, that we want later to come in untapped. So we'll just go Island here and Pathway on blue. We have green, blue, red, black. We can... Oh, we have Lantern, so it doesn't really matter unless the Lantern gets removed. If the Lantern gets removed, we're probably going to want more blue. So I'm going to actually choose blue here. Green actually could be the one we want because we have like a hard cast Queen, for example. Yeah, I'll go green. It was green or blue though, I think. Ideally, the Lantern is not removed and it is irrelevant. We make everything with everything. That's cool, because now we can Lantern, land, and Spiral. Just got to make sure although Lantern is going to make that easy. And we can just marsh it up now. Oh, there's Cliff Top. Wait, Cliff Top. Okay, that's... And we can Cliff Top. That's going to come untapped whenever. So, yeah, we can do this. And then we have Spiral ready. You could also just coil their Ornithopter. Kind of like saving this for a more important threat, but Bolt the Bird is a thing, right? Yeah, let's Bolt the Bird. We're not growth spiraling to anywhere anyway. I'm gonna Bolt the Bird. JC's like, you're gonna outramp him, don't worry about it. Rob's like, Rob and JC don't like that. Growth Spiral is going to be very good next turn. But you know what's even better? Golos? Golos, while shield's down, finding again the field, and then going off from there. There's our coil target. Yeah, that'd be good because it exiled it and stuff. We're fine. Retreat. Golos. Take action. Carefully choose Field of the Dead. Golos picked off on sight again, but again, I feel okay about that. Heck, we even have a pack rat if we want. I'm going to start with a growth spiral, though. If we find 2 lands, we could get field going here now. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Although, it's funny, by putting it on the battlefield, I didn't have the option to put it on the blue side. I didn't know that. That's something worthy of note. I was like, it doesn't really matter. But it mattered. I mean, it doesn't matter in that I probably would have gone green anyway. But interesting to note that putting a land card from your hand onto the battlefield, if it's a dual face, doesn't let you do the other side. So we can go Yorion. We can also go Pack Rat and then just have the discard of it available. Yeah, maybe it could be a arena not doing the rules properly. That's all. I usually assume that digital has the rules implemented correctly, but sometimes there's just a rules bug too. Yeah, Yorion seems pretty meh, which is why I wanted to go Pack Rat, and then we can potentially just set up the Pack Rat plan. And eventually our paths are going to start creating creatures. The path. We don't have multiple paths. Or field. Sorry, I said path, I meant field. This is an interesting spot, though, because Pack Rat is a little slow here. We only have 1 card in hand. If we got, like, Memory Deluge and we're able to draw up a little bit, that could help. But, like, are we really going to... Like, if we draw a land, are we playing it to trigger Field of Dead, or are we pitching it to make Pack Rats? Ultimately, Pack Rat starts to make bigger things, right? So probably Pack Rat is the general winner in that question. Well, a zombie's free, and a Pack Rat costs mana, but if we have nothing else to do, yes, we will say we will make Pack Rats over zombies. Tutor. Great card, obviously. Will they find... What is the answer you think they'll find? I think I'm going to make another pack rat right now, though. Wrath would do it, yeah. Although Field of Dead is so great as Wrath protection, too, right? And also, interesting to note, we took a very late Day of Judgment. Like, the Wraths were going around, so I don't know if anybody's really playing Wraths, because nobody prioritized white Wraths this time. Yes, we passed an actual Wrath and didn't get to see if it came back. So this is an interesting spot then. If we are worried about a Wrath, I like just holding the cemetery until the end of the next turn. And I'm going to send this in right now. I don't think they can block. But a Wrath, if they have it, is such an obvious choice with the Demonic Tutor in the face of Pack Rats that I think playing it carefully there is correct. But if they're a heavy creature, maybe they're not looking to Wrath anyway. Okay. Is there a specific 2-card combo with Oracle? I mean, Oracle is just good. What's the... but I'm not... All right, more rats. No attacks. Hold up, syncopate, make rats if needed. Pate if needed. Pate makes me want to maybe start holding off and going for the land plan, since we can counter a Wrath now. Maybe we just hold the Pate. Maybe this is too important to use. Do we even care about that, for example? I mean, I could counter it, but what is it? Like, we maybe just need to let him have that? The top 4 cards of our deck, though, is going to be some powerful stuff. Interesting call here. But I don't like... maybe it's just I'm overprotective of my own cards, but I'm going to counter it. Yeah, I don't know what specific combo people are talking about other than Oracle just working with stuff to win the game. Now I gotta worry if Gonti is taking the syncopate, right? We'll never know till the end of the game, or till they cast it. So, weird spot now. Let's see. Thief of Sanity. Sanity never came my way. Rats make playing hard. I kind of want to cut Pack Rat because of how hard it makes to play the deck. Yeah, let's play it. JC likes more rats. Certainly 3/3 rats are better than 2/2 rats. Alright, I think we're going to lose, gang. Meanthril has the answers.
Every morsel of fear.
Yeah, well now making rats is... do we have enough time, though? We gotta start attacking this thing? Yeah, this is not great. I'm not gonna attack now. We just don't have the... we don't have a good attack. Which is why I think we're just gonna lose this game. That's cool. The hair is safe, and we got to do the fun stuff with our Golos deck. If it doesn't work out for us sometimes, no biggie. Everybody else gets to try to have fun with their sweet brews as well. Alexis still likes our chances. I do not like our chances, but...
Your friend here is only mostly dead.
Blinking Gonti. Oof. Sick. Well, there's one of our potential outs, right? So let's do that, and maybe we can still get there. Yeah. It does add 1 mana of any color, though, with the Lantern, so...
Creeping, thieving progeny.
Yeah, what to blink, right? Fun build around the Soul Herder. Alexis is now on the I'm gonna lose team. She's trying to give me a chin up hope before, but has settled into, yeah, this is not gonna happen. I was like, hey, wait, didn't we draft that? Oh yeah, we did draft that. Yep, we did. Yeah, I really took Manthral's Yorion, right? Sorry, Manthral, for taking your Yorion. It would be justice. I hope, although I think Manthral would have already done it if they'd found our Yorion. Seb, right? Seb is... I'm glad Seb makes art for Magic. Oh, Yorion's in graveyard. Whoops. Someone's paying attention. Yeah, blink the witness. Blink the witness. Okay. 1, 2... Okay, we play this and hope we hit. Are we in a memory lapse loop forever? How are they getting it back? I don't know. Oh, can blink witness, yeah. Well, we still have these flyers. That's true. Witness is not a blink. Let's start with this flying attack at the Planeswalker.
You must be subdued.
What are we worried about? Oh, it does. We knew it was getting countered. Yeah. But that's a good point. I was just intentionally knowing this was getting lapsed, so I didn't really think about it.
The shadows awaken.
I feel sorry for that voice actor. After their Ashiok session, they're like putting a cold compress on their neck. Well, I don't know what that's about. Oh, I see. Yeah, just trying to get rid of our top deck. Very nice, Meanthro. I like your play. We're gonna go ahead and take the offer to eat, though. Gugin? I mean, Ugin's not the worst for us, so... I mean, they don't have to use that mode. Yeah, Ugin just throws bolts, but that's why it's not the worst, right? Normally Ugin is just like, oh no, my board is gone, but we wouldn't mind that here. Yeah, Ugin wiping rats also not bad. We're still just on the tough side of it here, but maybe Primal Command gives us an out. What are we can Meteor Golem, Ugin. Agent even better, yeah. Agent's a good call. We could Primal Command our own Witness. Does whatever you get just go to Gaunty? I don't know what you mean by that. Let's see, I better read. Except it's... yeah. That could be fun. Re-Golos. Sure. Let's do that. I don't know. Cube is hard. Happened in the order printed, exactly. We have, oh, they have the agent. I was gonna say, where's our agent? Well, agent's one of these, so now we're really screwed. They have our agent. We're doomed. I guess now I gotta take Meteor Golem since we know they have agent. Could have actually looked at the whole deck and figured out what else they had. They got no flyer blockers, actually, so I don't need to do all that at Ashiok. Yeah, slowly getting crushed is not the best, but we can pretend we're in it.
I've had my fun.
Soul Herder might be the thing that needs to die. Because if they go with the big Planeswalker, we can still... if it sweeps, it's not that big a deal. And if it's bolting, we can Hornet Queen attack it. I'm going to put these in front. They may do something to kill a rat and reduce the size of these, but I almost don't care. I didn't. All right, so the sweep hurt pretty badly. I'm debating between scooping and letting Meanthril have their fun. But ironically, we actually have to hit the Soul Herder here.
Muscle cannot overcome mind. Ghost fire, my greatest creation.
Oh my god, the voice acting is going to get me to scoop this game. Come on, play the Stealer. Why don't you steal our thing and kill us? I feel like I'm being toyed with. It was not in library when you tutored. Exactly. We know that their face down card is Agent, right? One of these is. This will all be fine. I mean, I'm looking at the exile pile, gang. You can look at it with me if you want. Here it is yet again. It was not in our library, and I mean, maybe it's just the ultimate trump card that Meanthril is keeping at the ready. If we do anything that Meanthril can't beat, Meanthril steals that. I remember when Teferi was like the 7th best card in one of the packs we were looking at. It was a weird draft. All right, gang, I'm going to call this one. Meanthril, well done. I was letting you play for a bit, but this is just you executing magic rules until we're dead. 1 to the good for chat. And what do you know? Cube is producing a bunch of broken sequences. Shouldn't I be able to see these? Oh well. Math Core J is up next. Good luck, math. All right, looks good. I think. Make sure my land's actually... Yes. It's like, can I cast this? Yes, all right. Sanctum, 2 or few other... This wants mount... I guess we go... let's see. We want Marsh into Crypt, since 2 or fewer other... No, we can cast Sanctum on time, so we can go Crypt tapped, Sanctum untapped. All right. Hardest part of my deck is the mana. Figuring out that sequencing. No, that's not true. Sequencing all the powerful spells has been tough. I think I might want to cut the Pack Rat. Pack Rat did not feel particularly on point there. And a little slow for I mean, it was great in RTR. Yeah, it was well played. Yeah, nice looking deck, and did all the nasty stealing of my stuff. And I got your Yorion though. You want me to trade you my Yorion for something from your deck? We could probably make both of our decks better. There's that Pack Rat that I'm not even sure I want to keep in the deck anymore. Enters tapped unless you control 2 or more others, so it would enter untapped. So would this. And then we just Uro, though. This isn't... Yeah, I'm going to Uro now. Yeah, I can just loot the rat if I don't want to deal with it. Rat might be okay here. I shouldn't be too hasty. Rat wasn't great in the last matchup because of how it played out, but doesn't mean it's not great. And it could be correct against green-red ground forces, you know? Wait, is this our turn? Okay, we're still on our turn. It's like, what's going on here? A lot might depend on this turn and whether we think Pack Rat is a ineffective. And they didn't do any. They didn't add pressure, so that's important. Let's go ahead and loot. Then we can decide. Kind of want the lands in this deck. I think I am going to ditch the Pack Rat. I remind me to cut it. I think I want to take it out of the deck. Can't Uro yet in terms of graveyard. Graveyard count is too low and we don't have the right mana yet. We'll get back to that. We could just actually Timeless Witness the Uro and cast it again from hand. Witness would leave us with 1 card. We can't really two-spell this turn anyway. And we do have multiple lands. I kind of like that. Getting the Uro back, potentially. Yeah, we can loot too. Maybe I should start there. That's a good point. Let's start here. Ah, that does change things, because now I can Braid plus Rejuvenator. And we can actually pitch the Memory Deluge and get that back later. Both Deluge and Witness have graveyard value. So I'm liking that. Oh, it doesn't go to graveyard. Sorry, you're right. So we can ditch a land, given that we've got one to play. Yeah. And this gives us white that we don't have yet. We'll do this. Because we're going to get another land here. Hey, field. Well, they get graveyard value out of the Kenra, but I like going ahead and making that block here. We want stuff in the yard for Uro anyway. And then do we abrade the emissary? I'm going to say no on that and give a chance for a better thing to show up here. Guess what we're gonna do? Oh yeah, oh yeah. Let's go inspect for this. And then this. Oops. That didn't work the way I thought. Oh well. Oh, maybe it didn't. I just did the wrong thing. Yeah, I conflated it with Golos. So I had the Golos turn where things were free and I could do all of them. That's what I screwed that up because of thinking in terms of Golos. Now we just got to survive this air attack. We've got life gain to do that. We can get Uro out now. Well, actually, we can't if we... I should have blocked. Sorry, I was distracted by what happened. I got very discombobulated there on that sequence. My apologies. I guess we start here, unless we want World Tree. But I don't think we need to. Let's look at cards for free. Am I not understanding things? What am I doing wrong? Oh, right, sorry. Reading cards. Reading cards. But look, I got access to the Deluge. I think we'll save that, though. Man, I'm really messing up this turn, sorry. But now I want to go here, and we'll just go... I might actually want to cycle the Triome. We probably just want to keep making creatures. Yeah, we could look for Coil. Kind of just want to get, eventually, Uro cast to gain life. That's what I was thinking. We can get a Braid, but that doesn't take out the 4/4. So we kind of need the Coil, or we need... and let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... I'm not even casting this, am I? Yeah, maybe we cycle? Rough. Nah, I completely screwed this game up, though, let's face it. This is an answer, though. Now I have something to steal the dragon with if we don't die immediately. But not exactly playing like a champ here. But...
Your friend here is only mostly dead.
I'll forgive myself. Magic is hard. I have a plan. We're not dead. Just mostly. So one can't block. Are we trading or chumping, going to one? If we go to one, pretty much win. No, I don't know if I don't know if we pretty much win. We're still at a very low life total against red here. But if I can not screw up my turns from here, we still have a chance. I'm just really debating whether or not I'm chumping. Whether or not I'm going to 3 or going to 1. Why not chump? Because the difference between us being at 3 and Oppo having all their creatures versus us being at 1 and Oppo being down in Emissary are very close. That's just very close. I can't. This has been made unblockable by this thing. So I think 1 versus 3 doesn't matter all that much. I'm going to make the trade. Yeah, we got to steal Goldspan and then have another chump, basically. But this only is an ETB no block, right? So it's not like we don't block every turn. So I'm going to go to 1. And then we have somewhat of a plan here. We might just be dead to burn, but it's a plan. And if I am dead to burn, like, this is very much my fault. Very much my fault. This was a very, very winnable game that I've kind of screwed up. Now let's see if I can recover somehow. How is this? 5 others. Okay, so we need to get something in the yard. Yeah, Lavamancer needs to die. But we can also fade a turn. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 mana potentially. So we can agent for 7, and then what can we do for 3, though? We can't agent in Yorion. We are gonna, if we play a land, we get another creature on the battlefield at least. So, but it doesn't matter. We need to solve both Lavamancer and Dragon. The other thing we could do is, let's see. What about Witness for Abrade, abrading the Lavamancer, and that's 6 total. And then with the remaining 5, we can Yorion to have a block on the Dragon. Discard Uro is interesting too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Doesn't that? Oh yeah, there's 1 short. That's an 11. That's an 11 play. Well, no, if I have Yorion to block, then I don't lose to the Dragon. So this has got to be Alexis's line then to get something in the yard for Uro. And then we can do so. But that's still 3. Yeah, we can play Summit, but that I've counted that, right? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, that's the 10th. And we can't do Summit and Rat. That's a great point. Because this is not Golos. Thanks for your patience, Math. I know you understand. Trying to just see if there's a line to save a turn here. What about Witness, Get Back, Uro, Cast, Uro? Then we're at 3. But then we still need something in the air, or we're dead to the air. Ugh. So... Agent... I don't see a way here. I think the Lavamancer plus Dragon is just too much. Can I Yorion to some effect? If we Yorion... Yeah, this is just too tough. So close. 1 mana away from actually being able to do something here. Oh, True has a line. Did True find a line? Yeah, solving Dragon and Lavamancer is the tough thing here. Yorion can flicker the rock. That's true. Ah, true with the eyeballs. Got there. So now we leave Pack Rat. We play the Summit. On my end step? What's going on at our end step that I need to... Oh, because they come back at end of turn? Yeah. Good call. And let's see, I just need to make sure we've got the right... We need 2 green and 1 red in our remaining land. So it's looking like... Oh, Chromatic Lantern gives us it all, so it's fine. Yeah, Witness first, sorry. Extra value. Wow. This is a crazy game. Just looking. This is so nerve-wracking. One false move. One false move. And I'm certainly capable of those. Yeah, after all that, we just get bolted. That would be the classic, right? We could get Jacob back. Is that worth it? I mean, we might need to go looting. I think we just keep the free stuff per turn, though, is fine. Submit 2. We could send a token. I'm a little worried about lack of defense, though. Doesn't matter too much. I'm going to say no attacks, even though I could technically do it. It seems greedy. Also, I don't trust Hat on Fridays. What do we want as our second card? Uro, probably? Uro for life? Great work, True. True found a line. Tip the cap to True. Very well thought. And there you go. Yeah, like we're just basically dead anyway, but still. Very well thought out. I like, you know, we lost to a follow-up play, but I love that you found a line, True. Good work. Spikefield Hazard to the face would have been fine as well. I was ready for classic lightning bolt.
So you get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
I mean, we were calling it. We all thought we were probably going to lose, but you play like they don't have it, right? No, I don't, like, if anything, it's like annoying for Oppo because they're like, I got to wait for him to figure out that he's dead. I don't know. I had fun. Yeah. You can keep your still had all these. Like, come on, gang. Hey, Josh. Welcome, Raiders. Good to have you here. We are in the middle of our Gauntlet. Oh, did I update record? No, we are split at 2-2. I've got a Golos deck that has gone off 2 times and has been thwarted 2 times. Let's see, are we restarting or is... Okay, Lion's in. We're good. No, we're not good. There's the match screwed up sound. So it looks like restart time. All right. The double restart has consistently resolved all of our pairing issues with the friend challenge system. Don't know why, other than classic IT, basically. Have you tried restarting? Thanks, Josh. You take care. Everybody go check out Josh. I don't think I have a shout-out thing set up, but make sure you're following J2S Josh and check him out when you can. All right, let's try again. For Josh visitors who don't know this stream, on Fridays I battle my viewers in what we call the chat gauntlet. I draft against 7 viewers and then play each of them in a best-of-1 match, and we see who wins the 7-game set each week. Lionbug here is a first-timer in the Gauntlet. Thanks for playing, Lionbug. I know you're going dark and don't hear this right now, but if you watch your replay later, thanks a lot. Welcome. I want to crush you. This hand looks good for some crushing. Start on the Triome. And then Sulphur Falls gives us Syncopate a Braid on 2 into Lantern Uro action on 3. Very good looking here. Oracle, also sweet. I gotta get me a set of the sweetest triomes in existence for possible cube purposes. I still don't. Oh, now we have a new potential plan here with Thief of Sanity. Just get Thief of Sanity going right away and say kill this or you're in trouble. What's the other options? They might just kill it though, so maybe we just go Uro instead. Thing is, we don't have a land in hand to guarantee the Uro success. So I'm just gonna Lantern, I think. And then if we don't find a land next turn, we can Oracle to make sure we try to hit our 4th land. No Gauntlet next week because I'm going to be taking next Friday off. Next Friday and then the following Monday. So Friday the 24th and Monday the 27th, I will be taking off for the holiday. All right, Summit means that Uro at least gets a land, but if without 2 lands, you're not really doing it anyway. We could Oracle, and then we could potentially 2 land and a Braid even. We could Thief. This is cube for you. Like every turn is like many different options on how to sequence it. I think I'm on Oracle. Thief is great too. I just feel like Thief is going to die. And Oracle might too. Oracle could get us advantage immediately, though. I'm gonna go Oracle. It's my gut. Then we get Cemetery and Summit, and we can abrade. We can bolt their bird if we want. That's probably worth it too. So we figured that would happen. Almost no matter what we did, we were likely to die. But we have Rejuvenator Uro here. Or we just Uro Thief. I think we go Uro Thief here. Although Rejuvenator Thief maybe makes some sense too. How many we got in yard? Yeah, Uro's not going to do too much here. Uro just, like, draws a card because we don't have the land. I'm going to go Thief Rejuvenator. That's my plan. And then Field is great. Could even Uro to try and get Field going. I still like Thief. Thief says, you better kill this. I'm going to start being really annoying. And then we get Syncopate Protected Thief with Uro. Hold up Deluge if we don't Syncopate. Yeah, I have great memories of Zendikar. That was... Zendikar launch was right when I started Limited Resources with Marshall. And it's the time when my son was actually playing Magic with me as a... excitable young boy. That was good times. No blocks. No shocks. Had the must kill. Had the kill for the must kill. But now Hornet Queen's going to be pretty must kill after that. I'm going to start with Uro. Uro might not do anything, but we still get to hold up... well, with 7 mana, we can just Hornet Queen now, I suppose. Let's do that. I'm fancy playing it here. If you don't have a sweeper, this is just such a disheartening card to have played against you. if you're doing anything with creatures. And that's why, like, yes, you can destroy something of ours, but not even worth destroying any of the creatures because they're so good. I mean, because they're not good enough individually. It's just that you're getting 5 of them. A lot of, boy, embarrassing moment with this last game as I didn't read my cards. I could do this, and we still have Syncopate, Growth Spiral. Maybe it's Spiral Uro. Yeah, just a lot of, let's do this. And we could still deluge, and if we find a land, we get to play it. I think I like that. But I like holding up, oh, can we hold up? No, we can't. All right, I'm still going to do it. Choose 2. Probably Lava Coil for scary stuff, and maybe even the clock, but we can take the land and play it. And then have the coil. I like coil. Clock is super interesting here, but I'm gonna take the burn and the land. Now we have coil if we want, but I don't think we want it for the Chupacabra. This is just for the future. And we have Syncopate if they tap out. Nissa's great, but we're gonna pay her. Ouch. Sure, let's start here. I should look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 mana doesn't let us cast this, or double spell, so it enters tapped. Or we can even just recast Uro. Yeah, Yorion Hornet Queen, though. Whew. Actually, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. We can just attack all. If they want to eat the Rejuvenator at this point, that's fine. We can Yorion, but I think at this point, adding to the board is just asking for it. I don't know what Wraths are available in these colors exactly, but why do we need to add to this board? Dominance already asserted. We're going to make Oppo assert some dominance of their own before reasserting ours. They should design an assert dominance Magic game that is really complicated and expensive, but actually does nothing impactful. You know, it just ultimately just spins wheels a bunch, and it's called assert dominance. Hopefully Lionbug is tanking like we were, trying to find some line to survive. But there you go. That's a on my own terms type of scoop here. As long as we're just executing legal Magic mechanics.
I do my hair toss, check my nails. Baby, how you feeling?
Tight week, back and forth. I love it. Shimero is up next. Why doesn't? I mean, if Chupacabra had... Binding of the Old Gods gave all of their creatures Death Touch for a turn. At least I think that's what happened there. Yeah, I just did the... Oh, sorry, I missed... My bad. I missed one of the numbers. I did a select and copy and missed the final number. My bad. We don't need to restart yet. All right, this should work. And we've got Magic Star as the anchor player after this. Ooh, can we get Bonder down? We can. Oh, no, sorry, no green. I thought this was our green land. We keep this. We do have a Braid on 2, but then we're just kind of swinging in the wind. Could be this is where we take a mulligan. If we find a green source, we love this hand, though. Not a mulligan, though. This not a deck that necessarily mulligans well, though, when you got a bunch of land needs. Yeah, so, like, it didn't mulligan well. We're going to keep this, though, and ditch the Hornet Queen. Start here, though. Yeah, I guess should have done this, because then I'd have Sulphur Falls. My heuristic was to play the ETB tapped, but it does keep us offline for Lava Coil. White Weenie is going to be a weakness. This is not a great matchup for us, honestly. Certainly not with that card, but we're going to go ahead and take a 3-mana Lava Coil to take out Thalia. And then we need some help. We're dead in the water here with these 4 cards. So now just kind of waiting to die. We did not have the start we needed against aggro. Mulliganing into weak sauce is not how to get it done here. We're going to main phase Deluge looking for land, though. There is land. Probably need the land, and we'll probably need this land to get some green. Or let me check, because I mulligan. Yeah, we need green, and then grasp. Although grasp is tough here, as we're going to kill something that is pretty small. Yeah, but we might need to take it in, because what else are we doing? I mean, I guess I could take Witness, but we can't cast that either. You want to take Triome? Just take 2 lands? Maybe it is that. Sure. Yeah, I could go Triome Grasp, but that's not a winning line. Like, playing this for the black and then untapping to take 2 to play removal doesn't feel right either. I just think we're way dead. Like, this is just already in a almost impossible spot for us. Looks like it's going to come down to the final match. That's awesome. A 3-3 tie for all the marbles. No, it's not mono white. Felt like a mono white deck with how it was unfolding. And now, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How can we not die? We get Thief, we get Bonder. That's all we got going on here. So let's do it. Might as well play this tapped, since we have the 5 we need. Or I think, no, maybe we don't. Oh yeah, we needed this one. I just can't play Magic today, never mind. Again, this is me spinning wheels anyway. I mean, look at this. How dead are we? We're just wildly dead. Not even mostly. I would play mostly dead, except we're wildly dead. Do we have a wildly dead meme? If we were playing our sweeper, we would be mostly, but we don't have a sweeper. Well, let's see. We'll take this thing. Ha! All right, way too slow against that aggro. Way too slow. That's what you're trying to do with aggro in a cube format. Just curve out from 1 till dead. Good work, Chimero. Nice deck. Here, this is for Chimero.
Is this a dead man, Doctor? Very dead, Mr. Spock.
All right, this is at least a keep. Maybe we try the Pack Rat plan on this one. World Tree gives us turn 3 Thief. Island gives us turn 2 Grasp the Wanderer, but I don't know if we want to even do that. Is Thief too slow? Do we just go Rat? I'm gonna go. Let's go for the Thief. I'm gonna go World Tree into the Thief here. We're just we're under the pressure already with a 1 mana 2 power creature from Oppo on turn 1. Uh-oh. Mega power curve out. I mean, come on. Oppo has spent 3 total mana and has 5 power on board. And it's turn 2. Might be chat's weak. But even my gems are safe now, so... Yeah, I'm not blocking with a thief, right? That was the... But now I might have to even just grasp. Although we do have a 2-spell turn afterwards. But probably just need to grasp now, if we're honest. And have enough blue that I think we can go to green here. Double green, given the extra green we have down the road. So let's make a green land. And go ahead and grasp the Sentinel. Rough. Find red, we could do a Braid Pack Rat. But given that we did not end up prioritizing sweepers, this is the type of deck that was always going to give our deck problems. The turn 1 aggressive creature decks. I think Magic Star is advantaged, but this is still a real Magic game, that's for sure. No problem. Thanks for letting me know. Maybe it'll distract Magic Star and they'll forget to attack. Oh no! Any red on here? No red on there. Triome Thief? I guess that's what we got. Oops, I don't even have Thief mana. Never mind. I got Pack Rat. That's what I got. I keep not really paying attention to my lands when I really need to. I mean, I still might have even made this play, but I should make it eyes wide open, not because I accidentally realize I've screwed up. Well, that's why I need red to abrade that Vamp, and then I like our chances a lot more. But this is all just grim. I practically want to trade Pack Rat for the Dread Wanderer right now. I mean, do we even have, like, what are we going to do? Next turn, am I going to... like, we're not planning to actually get there on Pack Rat, so I should actually make the trade. And bodyguards guarding... Oh, guarding the Celebrant. Okay. Well, I can actually Bonder and Sanity here, but it's not the best. Still, what else are we really doing? I think this is just me petering away this final game here. But... I guess we're still only mostly.
Your friend here is only mostly dead.
Yeah, we're close to red with the World Tree. Get one more land drop and we're there. Bonder, really just a bear right now. if they send in a way that the Prodigy can trade, we might just do that. It's not like it's setting up to do anything real for us coming up. We have no... It's not doubling any of our mana, and we're not very close to activating it. And they are offering. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and accept this block. We have Deluge looking for a red source to abrade the vampire. And that's the plan. Yeah. And any land gets us there thanks to the World Tree, so come on. Whew! Okay, we'll take Summit for sure. And then... what else do we want? Witness to get removal back so we can keep mowing stuff down. I think it's the other option is Yorion, but we're going to kill the vamp, so I think we want Witness. And I guess Abrade doesn't exile, but this does 4, so I'm going to do the non-exile Abrade. And Lava Coil, we might just do it on the Wanderer to keep that out of our cycle. So I'm going to go Abrade here. Tron likes Coil. I'm going with Abrade and saving the Lava Coil. Although we are witnessing it back, so that's a reason, I guess, to use Coil. If we just witness it back, you use the more powerful one. Yeah. Artifact thing idea is legit as well, but we're going to witness and then burn up the priest. Current plan. Yeah, that's fine. We do have a Lava Coil, so we don't need to take the Abrade, but I think it's correct. We could also do something like... yeah, I guess we just have to take removal now. No, I don't have to. Yeah, we can get the grass back, but we can't afford it. That's the problem. At 6, I don't like it. I mean, Hat may just trying to get me dead here. But the Abrade versus Thief is interesting because we do have the Coil to solve this problem. But I think the other thing's a problem too, so we want as much removal as we can get. I'm just going to take the Abrade. And then this is sack 2 others. So which one do we take out first? If they go 2 creatures, they get to activate this, but then we don't even care about the Witness dying as much. I think the Celebrant is more important to die first. And let's coil it. We still might want to coil this. I'm going to Abrade it. Hanging on by a thread here, but...
Your friend here is only mostly dead.
I didn't even see that. Probably just dead to that. Abrade as instant speed is another consideration. Lava Coil is sorcery only. We're supposed to have the sicko unbeatable lands. Not you. If they go for activate, do we go to 1? Well, now Witness as a 4/4 just straight up blocks the Barons on its next attack. It becomes our only play, though. And then if they go Priest and a creature, we're kind of dead on that. So I guess we go Lava Coil Priest and play the Inspector. And then we have to chump the Inspector on the Barons. That's real trouble. So we chump the if we chump the Barons, or we can try Witness to actually block the Barons, but then they simply just have the play a creature, activate Priest, and then that whole plan is just done. That plan is dead. So we can't do that. Can't do that. So that's all we got. That's all we got. I could coil the Wanderer so that it can't keep coming back. And if they activate Barons, it's all they've got for the turn. But then the trouble is, then the next Barons is a 6/6 that we can't really deal with. Still, then maybe Inspector gets us there. So they kind of have to kill Inspector next turn. So we go Inspector. But we have to chump, though. That's the thing. If they do the Barons, we have to chump. But then I guess we make them do that. And I'm going to do the Wanderer, because it's frankly got bigger power here and comes back forever. Although, this is a problem, but if they run out of creatures, it stops being one, so it's all pretty slim margins here, gang. None of it looks very good for us, but I think that looks a tiny bit better. Our Golos has been overcome for a win once, but basically so far our results have been like, did Ryan resolve Golos or not? Oh, that's nice, because the Barons can still activate with the Prince here. It is so over. Free Charming Prince on top of everything else we were dealing with is, like, real tough. Good job, Magic Star. Has chat ever beaten me in a cube week? As much as I fear having the disaster cube deck and losing my hair, I can't remember if I've lost a cube week. I feel like I must have. This can't be chat's first cube win, right? And we're still in it. I'm not dead yet.
Your friend here is only mostly dead.
There, they found it. Got the mana to activate. Good work. Well, nicely found line there, Magic Star. Nicely found. Yeah, that Prince came down and was like, uh-oh. You did it, chat.
He's dead, sir.
That man's dead back there. Must be dead. He was worse than dead. His brain is gone.
Although you did not get anything except honor, so I'm going to give you the Wonka scoop, and you just have to imagine him saying you win instead of you lose.
So you get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
Really well found lethal, Magic Star. Nice final turn especially. Well played. I was trying to find my outs, but they were looking pretty slim, and then they became none when you found your line. Well done. All right, chat got me. 4-3, but it was a tight back and forth week with a lot of fun action, a lot of busted cube bonkersness, and I kept my hair, and my deck did its thing a few times. Great day of Magic on a Friday around here, if you ask me. Thanks a lot for hanging out, YouTube friends. Thanks to all of my competitors for playing. Thanks to my mods for making this happen without me having to do anything except show up and risk my hair. All great. Thank you so much. Bye, YouTube friends. We'll catch you the next one.